Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash review episode. I'm pretty sure everyone in the community knows who this guy is. The genius behind Limbo, Collab Level, BB Circles, Omega, Sigma, Celestial. It just goes on, right? Every level's a banger. So my question is, these two new levels that are currently unverified and YouTube exclusive, are they also mega bangers? We have a Joxy collaboration for the effect, a bunch of well-known players for the gameplay right here. We have Carmel, we have Nepesda, Coriaqua, classic player, Penato. Those are just a few. Viper Venom's going to be verifying this level called Every End, which is a level that's set out to be a basic extreme demon that anyone in the game can access. It's just basic cube as far as I know. And this background is sick. Look at how the background is like opening up here. So it starts off flat and then you see the line break open and then it opens and shows what is upcoming in the level, it looks like in the background. They're on low opacity. Pretty sure they're using a tool to make every single block in the background lose its collision so you can actually use that as a background, right? Either by negatively scaling or just editing the file. I don't know what they did. I don't even know if the second option's possible. I would be scaling them down, but it would take me forever. But you can tell that this is just gonna be a no holds barred. Still don't know if I'm using that phrase right. Those quad jumps, oh my god. Basic cube level with epic structuring. Look at how this is all passing forward. How many layers are in the background now? It actually looks sick, and there's even fake grounds in the background there, which is really cool to see. Even though it's basic, it still has its nice charm there. Every MindCap level has something special about it. This gameplay is ridiculous. Pretty sure he just sent the level to a bunch of different players and old creators slash quirky people in the community. Just do your thing. So to answer the question, yes, this is a banger. This is something completely unseen to the game, as always from MindCap, always pushing the limits. There's a second level being released too called Heliopolis. I'm pretty sure MindCap's just been accelerated by the 2.2 release date. Oh my goodness, that looks sick with the background, the amount of pillars here. Somehow this isn't like tiring to watch, like it's not getting repetitive. That's the beauty of giving it to so many different people, just so you can see all that different takes on the style. The amount of jumps I'm seeing where you just jump on the edge of a block with a spike, dude, the precision required. Gameplay is absolutely out of this world. Okay, we're going back a notch with this structuring here, but you can see in the background coming up that we have some little extra things. Oh, this pod's ending in a second. Let's just put that to the test. Yeah, it is. Dude, the background is literally just what's coming up next. So if you're in a particularly dull moment, you can see, oh, this is coming up. Oh my goodness. Not that you're ever going to be looking at the background when you're playing this level. This is an extreme demon. The amount of focus required on the actual gameplay itself is ridiculous. But for the viewing experience, say you were watching a stream and you weren't 100% familiar with the level, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is about to switch up. Oh, that structuring is interesting, dude. What? Huh. I like the boxes here. Oh my goodness, look at the pluses in the background. Oh, now they're in the foreground. Dude, you see what I mean? Like, you just get like a nice little preview of what's to come. What I'll say as well, you see the different scales in the background. They have different frames. So you can see the walls of the level are built up, so you can only see the background for a fraction of the front background, if you know what I mean. Oh, dude, this structuring is ridiculous. What? Oh, that is so funky. Dude, what is coming up? Dude, who designed this? I'm so perplexed to find out who did what. That was a love heart. Somehow there's so much expression, even though this level is so simple in its actual structure. Well, not its structuring, but it's like base blocks and colors that it's allowed to use. Oh my goodness, dude. You will never ever catch me playing this in a million years, but it looks cool. I'll endorse it on that front. Ooh, the red. This must be near the end, dude. Yeah, I rock with this. This is another MindCap hit, I gotta say. The fact that it doesn't change as well is probably extremely stressful when you're playing because you get no stimulation whatsoever apart from, okay, I'm gonna make this jump precisely and get my adrenaline rush from that instead of the, ooh, explosive effects and wow, this design looks nice and oh, gameplay change. Nope, you just have to go on like a mental grind just to get through this. All you have is cube. You have no other turns. It's just it. Just cube. Just time your cube jumps and you'll be fine. I would be fascinated to find out how this level is actually created. I don't know what they used. I don't know if they programmed it or whether they literally just sat there by hand. Oh, this should be the end, right? The background's disappeared. We're black. Oh no. Oh, it just moves further down. Dude, that was trippy. Fake ending, dude. It is very Impossible Game-esque, I will say, with the black glow at the bottom. Pretty sure the Impossible Game did not have any ground spikes, so that's really fitting. It really is back to square one, but also square 4 billion, with the 4 billion squares that's on screen, and the fact that this is just ridiculous. It's like going from 0 to 100, except it's going from 0 to 4 billion. Oh, that's majestic to end. I love these black and white sections. It really intensifies the background. When you lose the borders that are on the side, but man, this is kind of the point where you lock it. I'm pretty sure you'd be locked in the whole time. I see the end. Dude, how did they put the end in the background? What? Okay. That's insane. And then the background closes. Dude, phenomenal. Love it, MindCap. Okay, we have another credit screen by MindCap here. This is Heliopolis. There's a lot of cool creators in this design and an entirely different roster for the gameplay, which is very intriguing. To be verified by Pablo. I will be looking out for this one because the thumbnail looks sick. Going to this one completely blind. I haven't watched any previews or anything. Ooh, look at this dusty color scheme. That is so unique, actually. Seems very old-fashioned. The amount of object spamming is really nice, too. And I like the sync on those saw blades. That's really sick. Hold on. They kind of jump around, and it fits with the pulsing, too. Yeah, I love that. Dude, I love it when people experiment with saw rotations. Leaving saws on default rotation or just slow rotation is kind of lame. Look at the amount of potential that you have. You have such a slow and technical part, and with that, the saws are moving, and then we have like a nice dense design, and the background is really like ruined too. We have chains, and we have a bunch of different GD assets like pads there you saw at the ceiling. I am completely botching this. Right here, I love that the underglow is there. It makes it look like really dystopian. Oh, that spike wiggle effect is so cool. I love this wiggle thing. I use it in almost all of my levels. Look at the way the spikes wiggle there. It looks so sludgy. And I want to point out the ground too. It looks so gross, but it looks so cool at the same time. And I like the gradient from top to bottom. It's lightest at the top of the screen, darkest at the bottom where the sludge is. And I will say, I love how this level like falls apart. You can see part of the structure is just like moving away at the left-hand side there. Oh, it's like there's a strong wind or something, and there's like a subtle particle going around. It makes it look really dusty, but also glowy and lit up. I'm not sure if I mess with the massive saw blades. They look kind of out of place because you can recognize them as a GD object really easily. Just compared to how intentionally rough the beginning parts are made to look. But wow, look at this. We're turning it gray. There's different sections here. It's very old-fashioned, I will say, but it also has new traits that make it stand out a lot. And oh my goodness, the spider gameplay looks so tight. The fast spinning saw, the saw blades stand out design-wise to me. The beginning had a lot of spam. You don't really see that too often. You don't see like the textures that this part has to offer very often. But moving forward, it's kind of coming together. The structures are a bit more cohesive or coherent, I should say. Like you can tell what the blocks are now. It's clearing up a little bit and the fog's going away and then it's darkening. The blocks are becoming more clear once again. That was a ridiculous set of portals there. What was that? What do you even do there? I have no idea. Oh, the sharp pulses. I'm not sure about those. I'm not sure if it fits. Like I know the clap, like it's like really short, but that pulse, it looks strange to me. I'm not sure why, but I do like the movement. No. Once you can tell it's a movement, it is actually insane. Dude, what the heck? Hold on a minute. It's like the level is just closing behind you. But the slow speed kind of juxtaposes that intensity. And I really like this lens flare that's disappearing every single time there's an overlay. I have to watch this whole thing again, dude. Look at the depth here. Wow, this part's insane. What the heck? Oh, this part's looking a bit more miscellaneous. We have some speed limit signs, like road signs. Oh, this isn't the direction I expected the level to take, but it looks very nice. There's a lot of glow here, which is making it look very tinted and very, I don't know. There's something about the level starting off dark and then you open up into the finale, which is a lot more bright. You can see the sun in the background. Dude, this is really interesting. It's a theme I haven't really seen explored too often, to be honest. It's like a wasteland, but then you're escaping and then seeing the light. I want to go back here. So there's so many interesting parts about this. This one seems like a more mechanical grind with the saw blades and the dark colors. The textures are really intimidating here. Lots of tight, slow-paced gameplay all the way through, but this one has a few less gimmicks, I'll say, compared to something like, I don't know, this ball section where you have like a bunch of pads and you have to let go at the right time. This gameplay is slightly more straightforward, but it's more visibly intimidating. You see the tight spaces are what's really making it that difficulty, right? And a lot of late orb timings. We go into this robot and you can see there's a little bit more orb play. I really like the lightning strike there. The movements in this part are probably my favorite part about it so far. I'm not sure about this robot corridor. I think this is a little bit, I don't know, it doesn't have the same level of intrigue as like the first part does. There was so much changing in the background here that made me like this part more compared to this robot corridor. I know it doesn't last very long, but the big saw blades kind of just seem like they're filling space. I'm not going to call it a filler part. I don't think it's bad at all. I just think it's less interesting. It doesn't have like a specific thing that catches my attention compared to, I don't know, the changing environment here. And it matches with the song really well, where it's like, and it's like, you've got to click really fast to get through. And there's like a lot of tight spaces in the corridor that you're just like sneaking through. And it doesn't have like the captivating close with the movements, with the flashes, you know? I think that's one part that could be improved in my honest opinion, but this level is actually incredible. It's really consistent other than that. This part is phenomenal. Look at the custom foreground here. You have like bushes and like brambles. This looks so cool. Not to mention this swing copter gameplay with that ball. This part's also really interesting. There's so much to look at in this part. There's so many different designs. But wow, look at that gameplay. This is so like, I don't know. I can see the inspiration from other like realistic levels. I don't know, like maybe Devon 2003. Oh my goodness. And I love these structures moving up and down. You have to dodge the portals. Dude, this is cluttered in a different way that the beginning is. Dude, this style is definitely fully explored, I will say. Something that I didn't really expect. I get the vibes with the tight gameplay. I know it's not associated with Acropolis. It just means like Sun City. I didn't expect it to be this focused on the theme, you know? Like MindCap levels, they often have like an overarching theme, but then they just like go in a design or just, they're usually like really solid, but this one definitely goes the extra mile to convince me with the theme. I mean, the wind, the movements at the side, and just the textures in this are super impressive. And you know what? This robot part is growing on me. I love the shading here, like the vignette and then the lighting behind. It's so good. It changes every single frame, dude. And that movement with the flashing light that lasts for like a really short amount of time, that definitely had to grow on me. Probably because I wasn't 100% sure what I was looking at first. But dude, this part must be terrifying to play from zero. And that UFO gameplay with the portals, ugh, it's just perfection, dude. And I also say this foreground could probably be more creative than just like a couple of lines of glow. I think there could be some... I mean, this is gameplay you really have to look at and focus on, so I guess they didn't want to have like overarching visuals, but maybe there could be some sort of extra object there just to make it a little bit more interesting top and bottom. But at least it gets tinted with the orange at the bottom. I think that makes it a lot more interesting compared to what it was at the very beginning. Because that gray, I don't know, you got a lot of colored bricks and stuff. It doesn't 100% work, especially, I'll say, with those blue blocks. I don't think that's a very nice mix to my eyes at all, but it's hardly on the screen, dude. I'm nitpicking at this point. But those are like the only flaws I can really point out in this level. MindCap is a great host with these sorts of levels. Always gets the vision set out clearly. The execution is always super solid and interesting. You can never go wrong with a MindCap level. Thank you so much for watching. Check the links in the description. Let me know what you want to see me critique next. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.